Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and another debut puzzle today. It's by Hebro. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's the name we've been given. And the puzzle's called Hot Mist, which is a lovely evocative idea, and it is basically a thermo Sudoku. So quickly, don't forget our Patreon, Discord, don't forget our apps, one of which is Thermo Sudoku. And we'll give you 100 puzzles like this. I don't know, I'm not talking about standard, I'm talking about rule set, basically. But they are all good fun. I honestly can attest to that. And yeah, there's also SUDOKU PAD and our merchandise, all on the links under the video. But the first link is to this puzzle by Hebro, which, as I say, is called Hot Mist. There's some very interestingly overlapped sort of table-shaped thermos in it, but the rules are very simple. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every box. And along thermometers, digits must increase from the bulb. Now, I will mention that we don't need a rule about whether thermometers go straight across other thermometers. It doesn't really matter. This could be a thermometer that goes down like that and another one that goes along like that. But once that digit is fixed, these digits must be higher than that digit by the rule. So thermometers mean that digits increase from the bulb to whatever tip they come to. And it doesn't matter how you see those thermometers. Right, now do give it a try on the link under the video, but I am going to start now. Let's get cracking. It's very interesting. No given digits, just this sort of pattern. I mean, basically, 5 of these boxes are exactly the same as each other, but with some rotation. Okay, so these central digits, they may be the most interesting things. Each of them in all of these boxes has 3 numbers that are definitely smaller than it in the box and 3 numbers that are definitely bigger than it in the box. And that means they must all come from 4, 5, and 6, I believe. That has to be right. And that gives us, I don't know if it's useful, but it gives us a 4, 5, 6 triple in row 2. Now this one's even more constrained because this has 4 bigger digits. It's a slightly mutant table coming around here. So 6 won't work because there aren't 4 bigger digits than it to go in the box. So that's 4 or 5. So here, oops, we have another triple. Obviously this is not going to carry into boxes 5, 6 and 8. So I must have a way of using this, which rather surprises me actually. Let's, this cell is in this column with the 4, 5, 6 triple, so it can't be any of them. So it must be 7 or 8, and the one bigger is 8 or 9. And this, yeah, this is getting quite interesting. This has to be bigger than 4, 5, 6, but again, it can't be 9 because there's another bigger digit. So that's 7 or 8. This is 8 or 9. Now we've got a pair. So what's this? It's bigger than 4, 5 or 6, but it can't be 4, 5 or 6, which are a triple, and it can't be 7 or 8. So that is a 9 and our first digit in the grid. Now, both of these tips can't be 9s. It's not, okay, that's not quite as helpful as I thought. Let's start with this one. No, it's not, because these, oh no, this digit, actually it's more helpful here than here. I'm getting so confused. Right, this digit can't be 4, 5 or 6 because of the triple in the row. Yes, so both that digit and that digit have to be bigger than 4, 5 or 6, but they're not the biggest digit on their thermo, so that's another 7, 8 pair. However, this one has to be bigger than that and isn't 9. So we get 8 there, 7 there, 8 here, 9 on its thermo. Now we need a 9 somewhere in this row. Do you know what? We could always have written a 9 into this row from the very start. That's the sort of thing Simon would have done to start the puzzle. It is not how I operate. So we're left with a 1, 2, 3 triple in the row. This one can't be a 1 because of its bulb, which has to be 1 or 2. This bulb, don't know. This could be 4 or 5 as well as 1, 2 or 3. This has to be, this is now no bigger than 7. So I reckon 6 or 7 there, 5 or 6 here. This is now 5 or 4 in this one. And this is now 1, 2, 3 or 4. Ah, we need an 8 in the top row, so it's got to be there. Yeah, a bit of Sudoku every now and then actually helps. 5, 6 or 7 in that cell. These ones are a bit less well defined, I think. But we've got a real start now. It's a pity that these 9/8s don't look down at any thermo tips, because that would be useful. This 8, though, looks straight down on that digit, which becomes a 9. We need a 9 somewhere there. That is not easy to do. 4 or 5 here, so that's a bit lower than the other centres. So these digits have to come from 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one can't be 1, and this one can't be 4. This one can't be 4 because we've got a 4, 5, 6 triple in the column. So that is reducing the options a bit further. Oh, this can't be 4, 5, 6, and again, it is less than 4, 5, 6, but it's not the minimum. So that's 2 or 3. This is 1 or 2. Now we've got a bulb pair of 1, 2. So that's 3. This is 4 on this bulb, which is incredibly helpful on that thermo. The 3 there looks down at this. So 2, 1. That can't be 1 or 2 in that box. These can't be 5s anymore. But that's not actually helpful. This can't be a 3, so we've got another 1, 2 bulb pair. And we've got 4, 5 and 6 to put on the diagonal in box 1. It's a very neat puzzle, isn't it? It really does flow beautifully here. Now, 3, 9. No, this has to be a 1. And look, there it is again in this column, just as in row 2. I find a number after many minutes of solving that I could have got right at the beginning. That is the only bulb in the column which is all thermos, so it has to be a 1. I'm just not very smart sometimes. Now, 4, 5 or 6 there. This is bigger, and this... Oh, this can't be 1. So, 2, 3 or 4 there. 3, 4 or 5 below. I'm getting a bit stuck now. This is part of a 1, 2, 3 triple. Oh, which has at least pushed this bulb up to a minimum 4. Oh, that's quite interesting. This can be 4, 5, 6 or even 7. But this can't be 5 or 6. So it must be 7 or 8 with 8 or 9 on the tip, which gives me an 8, 9 pair in row 6. That's lovely. That makes this a 7. That makes this an 8. 3, 4, 4, 5. That's 5 or 6. That's 6 or 7. It doesn't tell me anything about what this cell is. Ah, that's a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple now. So that's 1 or 2. This is 7 or 8 with 8 or 9 on the tip again. So we're finally getting into this table shape down here. I don't know why I think it's a table shape. I'm sure it isn't that to anybody else. Now, in this box, I'm tempted. This must be... Oh no, it doesn't actually have to be from 1, 2, 3. Ah, it does because of 8, 9, 7 up here and a 3, 4, 5, 6 quad in that row. So yes, it's 1, 2. And we get another 1, 2 bulb pair. This, however, just by Sudoku can't be 1, 2, 4, 5 or 6. So I'm going to write 3, 7 or 8 there. And then this last one can't be in the 3, 4, 5, 6 quad. So that is 7, 8 or 9. And actually that row hasn't been as helpful as a lot of the others. I think because we've had a 1, 2 pair and a 3, 4, 5, 6 quad. Ah, this has to be 7, 8 or 9. And now we do get a triple. So sorry, row 8, you were very helpful in leading me to column 5. Well, we've got a 7, 8, 9 triple. This is a 3 now, which doesn't get anything else done in the puzzle at all. Ah, yes, it does, because that can't be a 3. The only place for 3 in this box is there. That can't be a 4 anymore. Oh, that doesn't quite do that. 1, 2, 3. So these are a 1, 2 pair. But there's a 1 there telling me which way round they go. That puts a 2 on that bulb and a 1 on that one. Now, this bulb can't be 1. I'm not sure if that's useful. Maybe I've not used this column enough. Look, 1 again can't be in any of those cells. So it's in one of those two. It doesn't really do much, but sort of thing I ought to notice. Now, where does 9 go? There or in one of those? Yeah, this being off all the thermos is confusing me a bit. 8, 9, 7, 2. We've got a 1 and a 3 to place here. Don't know what to do with that. Going a bit slower now, which is fine. 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 there. That's very useless pencil marking. Oh, look, 2 is looking at that cell. So as long as my pencil marking was right, that disambiguates the whole of column 2. 6 and 7 there. That's become a 5 in the box. That's a 6. This can't be 6. That has now become a 6. So 7 on the thermo. We must be able to do this digit. It's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go in here. So that can't be a 1. This can't be a 1 because of the thermo, and this can't be a 4. This is the last digit in its column. That is a 2. This is bigger than 6 or 7, so that's forming an 8, 9 pair. Then I could put 3 here, 4 in the corner. I'm not going to get a 3 in the corner of this puzzle. That's an 8, 9 pair, which isn't of any use. 9 has to be in one of those cells, so 9 has to be in one of these. I don't think I needed to know that. 2 is in one of those two. No, probably going to be some naked single somewhere in this puzzle that I can't see. That is a useful thing to put in, because we've got a naked pair here, a 1, 3 pair that have to be in this column somewhere and can't be in the bottom box. So that's 5 or 6. We can place 4 in the column as a result. Those can't have a 4 in. That's 2, 3 or 6. This is 5 or 6. I think that might have to be 2. No, maybe not. 5, 6 pair. So this is 7, 8 or 9. 3, 2... 4 is definitely in one of these two cells. 6 has been looking down on that for a while. So if that's 4 or 5, this cell has to be 3. And then we do get a 2 there. 6 and 5 to finish the row. That gives us a 6 in row 9. Now this can't be 6. Is that all I can take out? What about this cell? This is 5 or 7, I think. Oh, interesting. It doesn't give up, does it? 3 is looking up at that cell, 2 at that one. So 1 is definitely in a bulb here. I've probably known that. Yeah, I've known that for a while. That can't be 7. I've only just noticed. Right, so the only place for 4 in this box is now here at the junction, which has been available for ages. That puts a 2 up here, 1 on the bulb, 3 on that bulb, 4 here. We're going to finish off... Oh, yes, we are going to finish off all of these top rows now. 2 and 1 on that thermo, 2 and 1 up in the corner. And that is going to get us not much further. Look, I've got 1, 5, 8, 9 to finish this column. So that can't be 9 or 8 on that thermo because you can't have two bigger digits. This can't be 5. This can't be 1, clearly. Actually, it could be 5, so it hasn't really limited this at all, as I thought it might. Okay, 1, 3, 2, 5 in this box. There is only one place now. It can't be there because it can't be in any of these cells, so it's in the corner. Right, now this is 8 or 9 on the bulb. on the tip. 4 and 6 both have to be in this column. No, why is it not giving up? This is 7, 8 or 9 by Sudoku, and that's a triple now. That's useful. So this is a 2-4 pair that I can fill in with 2 on this thermo. It's 1 on its bulb. That's going to fix the 3-1 pair over here. 3 and 5 are a naked pair in this box now. In fact, effectively 5's a naked single, so I can do 3 and 5. That makes this a 7. I think we are finishing off now. 8, 9, 5 there. This has become 8. Can't actually do this 7, 9 pair yet, but in a moment we can. That is not a 1, so that's an 8, 9 pair. It gives us 7 and 6. That's a 9 now, so that finishes off box 6. That finishes off box 4, and we've just got box 5 to do, no, box 8 as well. Missed that. 7 there. This is a 4 and a 6 to finish the puzzle. That is a very nice puzzle. That is very similar, I believe, to the standard of most of the puzzles in our Thermo app. So do give it a try. If you enjoy that sort of puzzle, and I don't see why you wouldn't. It's a really neat puzzle. There's no stunning break-in, although the 4, 5, 6 triples was very, very clever. But it's a really well put together piece of work. So thank you to Hebro, and thank you to you for watching as always, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.